Hey everybody, thanks for being here. My name is Justin West with Thrive Lot, and I've been an entrepreneur my whole career. I have a background in designing ecosystems, and I'm really excited to share this amazing opportunity that we've figured out over 5 years of research and then a year and a half in the market. And we are transforming yards into lush, bountiful ecosystems. Start with a problem, huge problem, 32 million acres in the United States, mowed, blowed, sprayed, irrigated. It's a really disgusting, massive scale of a problem. And that is a $116 billion industry around that. But people are waking up to health and environmental concerns. And there are a lot of studies, a lot of trends that are showing that people want sustainable, lush, bountiful ecosystems, not this grass, ornamental, invasive aesthetic that we're getting from landscaping. But the landscaping industry today can't create ecosystems. They're built around mowing and spraying and chemicals. And ecosystems require special, complex knowledge of hundreds of different plants, truly developing soil, creating interconnections. And what we've discovered is that there is a growing community of experienced ecosystem experts in every market. We've talked to hundreds of these people over the past couple of years, and we've worked with them. We've put them to work. We've completed. We've got 126 projects in process right now, and these people are incredible plant soil interconnections folks, but they suffer and they struggle with marketing, advertising, sales, and business management. And so that's where we come in. We market and sell ecosystems to customers via paid advertising and channel partnerships. Make it a really clear buying experience. Get your food forest, get your pollinator garden, get some stewardship of your existing gardens. And then and we've got a huge opportunity to do this. Again, going back to that 32 million acres, when we do a bottoms-up analysis, there's nearly $1 trillion in potential for renovating yards across the United States alone. Of course, we're looking at our business model. It's a revenue take rate on transactions, which I'll tell you about in just a second. And then looking at a 10% market penetration that this strategy allows us to get to very quickly. And we've got almost $20 billion in potential for installation revenue and getting to a $1.2 billion annual recurring maintenance. And that puts us on par with the largest landscaping companies today, True Green and Brightview, that are focused right now exclusively on spraying chemicals and mowing. So over the past year and a half, we've had incredible traction. Again, people are really interested in this. They've been looking for this. We've booked $5.5 million in revenue. We've activated over 30 markets. Even with a small team and an MVP, we're experiencing a positive LTV CAC ratio. Processed almost $1 million in total last year out of 1.2 million in GMV. And with this strategy, we can scale up our bookings and our revenue really quickly across the country. We can activate markets remotely, and we build in a lot of defensibility and have a real shot at creating a lot of change and a lot of value very rapidly. Now, this amazing team has come together. I could spend all day talking about this team. Everyone is here because we believe this is our life purpose, to generate life at scale, to fix a lot of these really destroyed ecosystems, to get this poison and emissions out of the ground and out of our air. Daniel and Micah have built over a dozen different tech products together over the past 7 years. Kathy is a 20-year C-suite veteran in operations finance, and she came to us saying this needs to exist in the world, and everyone here feels the same way. We've got experience across landscaping, forestry, operations, sales, customer experience, and development, and really strong advisors. And when we look at the impact, because I know we're all here because we want to do things that are impactful in the world, and we also want to make money. If we just transform 10% of US lawns, we're talking about millions, almost 100 million tons of carbon sequestered a year, trillion gallons sticking in the soil. 1% increase in soil organic matter holds another 22,000 gallons per acre. Tons of biodiversity, food waste, and the energy and the emissions involved in food production just disappearing, never being used, never going into the atmosphere. And potentially hundreds of thousands of jobs, almost $500 million in ecosystems value, again, with just just transitioning 10% of US lawns. And so we have an opportunity right now. We are pushing into the next year to prove out the next 2 steps of our strategy, which are focused around developing the platform so that we have less manual operations. A lot of the things we're doing, invoicing and communications manually right now, we want to build up our platform product, which is already a pretty strong product, but we want to build up our platform product so that we can automate a lot of the things we're doing, get more revenue without adding a lot of headcount. And we're also wanting to switch from a lot of front-end marketing to setting up partnerships with realtors and with other green home businesses so that we can drive some sustainable, very low-cost leads and really make this machine pop. So we have a $2 million equity round, priced equity round at a $6.5 million pre-money valuation, currently led by closed loop partners. This also buys us an 18 months runway to get through the milestones that we need to prove, and even to get to a 1 million annualized revenue run rate, which will put us in line for a Series A. And we already have quite a bit of interest lining up following the Series A. And that is thrivelot.com.